Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here in London. It's 1:30 in the morning. With me I've got the champ.
What time is it already?
Half one, yeah. Josh Taylor, Josh. What
the
a
unified champ.
Look at that belt. You like that belt, don't you?
Look at that. Ooh. Unified champ. Brilliant, eh?
Well, let's talk about the fight, man. I mean, you know what I'm like at your fights. But this fight was one of them ones where I sat and actually enjoyed it because the pair of you put on a great show. I mean, when the decision was announced, how confident were you when the Buffalo was reading up the scores? Was you confident that you won that fight?
I was confident, yeah. I thought I won the fight by a couple of rounds. I definitely thought I won the fight by a couple of rounds. I gave away a couple sort of in the middle. I hurt him, I think it was maybe the 6th or the 7th round. And then I thought, right, let's get to him now, because I knew he was feeling the pace. So I thought, right, let's get to him now, and I started neglecting my boxing and tried to walk him down, and he stole a couple of rounds, nicked a couple of rounds. But I was confident that I'd won the fight. But again, you just don't know what the judges are going to say. So I was nervous and everything on the line, but I thought I'd won the fight. A
lot of people are saying that you won by 2 or 3 rounds, which so there wasn't a Robbie. But Regis, obviously, the post-fight interview. I mean, all the needle back and forth at the weigh-in, the press conference and stuff like that. That's just all the stuff you need to do to. When you're about to fight somebody, but the respect is there now, isn't it? After you've shared 12 rounds with somebody.
Respect was always there. Mm-hmm. Respect was always there. It was just competitiveness, competitive nature. He's a winner. I'm a winner. He's got the winner's mentality. He believed in himself 100%. I believed in myself 100%. So it was just pure competitive nature between the two of us. And obviously, the closer the fight gets, your mindset's changing. So you tend to sort of turn the dislike. You go out to dislike him and hate him, because you need that fire and you need that. You want to hurt him. You want to hit him hard and you want to hurt him. So you need that. You need to turn that aggression and make it work for you, and that's what I did. So as soon as the final bell went and stuff like that, I hugged him, said, "Look, listen, I respect you, always have. Never." We said that in the ring. He says, "It was never bad blood. It's competitiveness." He says, "Yeah, of course." He says,
that's what made it. That's what I said. I tweeted. I don't want to big myself up or anything like that, but I said that this is a pure fight. There's no fake hype. There's no fake trash talk. It's just two guys in their prime, the two best in the division, going to fight it. That's what captured the boxing fans' imagination, rather than it being a fake hype. So fair play to you and Regis in that. But I want to just keep on the fight a little bit. I mean, it's well documented. He's a powerful man. He's knocked 20 of his 24 opponents out. Did he hurt you in that fight? I mean, your eyes.
Never hurt me. He never hurt me at any point. He did have a good power. He definitely had heavy hands. Hit me with a good few body shots. He never hurt me or buzzed me at any point, but I knew he was heavy-handed. He definitely was heavy-handed. His jab was quite solid. He was solid all round. He definitely was solid all round, but he never hurt me at any point. I think this is mostly because of the head clashes. Not intentional. He was ducking and diving. He's going down and then coming up, and then I was going down to try and hit him, and he's coming up, and I've been hit on the head a good few times.
It was the same spot as well.
Same spot every time. So I'm not a complainer, I'm not a moaner, but a couple of times in that fight there, I said to the referee, "Come on, ref, man, that's 4 or 5 times in one round with the head, bash." And I could feel it's closing up by round 9, I think it was. Round 9, I was like completely blind in it almost. I could feel it closing up. So I fought with one eye for 3.5 rounds, and I couldn't see anything coming from that side. So I had to tighten up the left hand, the right hand, for his left hand coming, and all the tactics and whatever went out the window. Tactics and boxing went out the window. I just had to fight on instinct and heart and determination, because I couldn't see. So every time he was throwing the left hand, it was either just about hitting me or was hitting me, because I couldn't see it coming. So I had to tighten up my hand, and he was catching me with it in the last couple of rounds, because I really couldn't see anything.
But this camp was obviously, you've spoken to a couple of press people as well, references. It was a tough camp for you, obviously, but your girlfriend's father passed away, your father-in-law passed away. I mean, but to grind that fight out, even though you've had that bereavement in the family, I mean, were you thinking about your father-in-law going into that fight? Did that help you push for the line? But that
yes, 100%. That's what was driving me on. I mean, obviously I was quite tired at the end. I was feeling the pace. I was a little bit tired. Of course, he was as well. But it drove me on. I was thinking of James, and I call him Jimmy, Big Jimmy. I was thinking of him all the time. Come on, he's here with me. Do this for Jimmy. Do this for Jimmy. The ring walk music, the Happy Monday step on. That song reminds me of him. So that had a lot of meaning coming out, and the whole fight, And then so in the last couple of fights, when I had to just fight on instinct because nothing, I really couldn't see anything. I was trying to open it, but I couldn't open it. So it felt like I was actually blinking.
Can I just get a wee sort of close up on that?
Oh, yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? It's a good one, isn't it?
That's freakish. It's quite a good one, yeah. But like you were saying, like he's pulled you through that fight. Do you believe? You're saying
yeah, 100%. It made me. I was having to dig deep anyway, but then that just gave me the extra desire and extra fire to win to finish the fight strong and win it. So yeah, he definitely.
And you fell to your knees at the end, which I haven't seen you do that before. Falling to your knees, you've either ran to the corner or you put your hands in the air, but this time you felt your knees. Obviously, was it like relief or was it like a pressure cooker and letting it go? What was it that made you fall to your knees after a fight like that?
I don't know, just relief, happiness that I've done it, and also letting out my emotion that I've had to block out for the last 6-7 weeks.
Is that what it was? Well, let's talk about what's next. We'll change the subject a little bit, but Ramirez holds the other 2 belts. This is obviously still raw. You're not thinking about this. You've got your eye. You've got everything to do just now. But is that the fight you want next?
Yeah, I would love to have that fight next. Yeah. See how it goes. Maybe just relax. I've had a hard 18 months now. My last 4 fights have been world class fights.
All undefeated bar Postal.
All undefeated bar Postal. So I've had 4 world class fights. I've had a hard 18 months, so I think I'm due a rest, a good wee rest and recover and recharge the batteries. Maybe take a leaf out of Ramirez's book and take another fight. His last couple of fights have not been against any credible opponents really. Except for Hooker, but his last couple, he's not really fought much people, really, to be honest. So maybe take a leaf out of his book or whatever. But no, I'd love to fight him next and go for all the belts.
You spoke about Eddie McCART. It'll have to be the summertime anyway, so you could probably squeeze a fight in. Yeah. Eddie Hearn mentioned Ramirez Ritson. Is that a fight?
Listen, anything's possible. Yeah. Anything's possible. I like Ramirez Ritson. I'm actually a good fan of his. I've never met him, but he is a good fighter. He seems like a real good guy as well. So you never know what happens. You never know what can happen. He's just fought Robbie Davis for an eliminator for the WBA.
This is your belt now.
I feel, it's my belt now, but I feel that he needs to prove himself a little bit more on world level now. I believe he's a good fighter, definitely. He is a good fighter, but he needs to fight someone at world level. He needs to prove himself, like I've had to prove myself. These last 4 fights I've had have all been world class fights, so he needs to prove himself at world class level first. Finally,
I know you've got more media guys to do, and you want to get home and probably have a pizza as you always do. As 2 Scotsmen, 2 boys from Edinburgh. Ken Buchanan was the last Scottish Unified World Champion. Ken Buchanan was the last Scotsman to hold that belt that you've got right there. Out of everything, what does that mean to you?
Oh, it's just brilliant, man. I'm going to get Terry to get in touch with him. To come up to the gym, and I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him and say, look, champ, there, because he's not got his belts and stuff anymore. And
but a
few of that sort of stuff. So I'd love to just say, here, champ, done it for you. Definitely. And next time I see you, I'll be undisputed champ, just like the king.
Undisputed. That's
just like the king.
Then take on the welterweights.
Take on the welterweights after that, 100%.
Josh, as always, love you, my friend.
Cheers,
and I can't wait for the next one.
Thanks,
I really
mate.
Can't. Thanks very much,
Thanks,
Josh.
mate.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.